So, it's day 7 of Black History Month, and now more than ever, we need to talk about Blue Marvel. Because quite frankly, I am tired of y'all not putting respect on my man's name. What do I mean? Let's talk about it. Created by Kevin Grievous and Matt Byrne back in 2008, Blue Marvel is a superhero that was forced to be forgotten. Because back in 1962, when he first premiered as a superhero, he wore a full face covering to hide the fact that, well, he was black. And one day, when he had to stop his arch nemesis slash ex-best friend Ant-Man from almost destroying the world, his mask was torn off and the whole world saw that a Negro was the strongest person in the world. This created absolute panic. Like, they were getting ready to sign the Civil Rights Act, and everyone was panicking because now white people were afraid that they were going to be destroyed, and black folks were angry with him for not being their messiah against white people. So for the greater good, John F. Kennedy actually asked him to stand down and never be Blue Marvel again and gave him a Presidential Medal of Freedom for his effort. Fast forward to years later when Ant-Man reconstitutes himself and then proceeds to whoop the Avengers collective asses, Iron Man has to figure out where this dude comes from and has to dig into S.H.I.E.L.D. files and finds out who Blue Marvel is. He then convinces Adam Brashear, Blue Marvel, to come out of retirement despite all the adversity he had dealt with, and finally they were able to defeat Ant-Man before he destroyed the universe. Also, side note, one of my favorite moments of the original miniseries is Reed Richards basically having to educate Tony Stark and Hank Pym about racism and how the X-Men still deal with racism to this day. Because there's like a whole moment where, like, despite Tony originally being angry and being on Adam's side about the racism issue, he doesn't understand why Adam isn't like more thankful that they're bringing him out of retirement and trying to have him be more accepted, and doesn't understand why he's angry, and it's just so hilarious to see Reed school them. But after this miniseries and sort of just being injected into Marvel canon, Adam Brashear would then appear in Al Ewing's Mighty Avengers alongside Luke Cage and Monica Rambeau and Blade, and then we would find out that Blade and Luke Cage's dad and Adam Brashear had a whole history before all of that. And then later on, like I talked about in the previous video, we had the formation of one of the greatest Avengers lineups in the history of comic books, and Marvel just got rid of it because it wasn't selling well. We had Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Monica Rambeau, Blue Marvel, and America Chavez all working together as the Ultimates to stop any extra-dimensional threat from destroying the universe. In fact, they even went through all the effort to turn Galactus from the World Eater into the Lifebringer, and yet nobody wanted to read it. But yeah, I feel like more people need to go back and read the original miniseries, Adam, The Legend of Blue Marvel, because genuinely, it's a great lesson about how we still deal with racism to this day. We're dealing with racism even in our governments right now, and it's just insane to see that despite him being a hero that was saving the planet countless times, he still was seen as a problem that could be just a bad thing for everybody. So you know, that's Blue Marvel. Drop me a follow, let me know in the comments if there's any other black superheroes you would like me to talk about, and I hope you have a great day.